Double Take Sports Talk, 5 good minutes with the Watts Brothers. Coming up next on the show, we are going to talk about the drama in Cleveland. What is going on, and is there resolutions to this? We will discuss that and much more about this coming up next. Alright, this is it. 5 good minutes with the Watts Brothers on Double Take Sports Talk. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Daryl here. On the other side of me, say hello, Darren Watts.
What's going on?
That coffee.
It made me think about something.
What?
Don't know if it's still warm or not.
Was it warm?
I don't know. I'm ready to find out now.
I forgot about it.
No, but it's not.
It's cold?
The burner's off. I had to check it to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Alright.
I gotta stay warm. Be looking at me like that. Like I did something wrong.
I always do. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers situation here. You ready to do this?
I think so.
Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah, let's do this, I guess.
Alright, here we go.
Our 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, starts now.
Alright. Evidently there's some drama going on in Cleveland here with the Cavaliers and the NBA. It's more of financial contract issues. Now, after the Cavs won the title 4 months ago, they and Tyronn Lue had agreed to a 4-year, $35 million contract extension. So, with that being said, that leads to other issues with the assistant coaches. Now, with the assistant coaches, none of them has contracts for the upcoming season, which includes Phil Handy, Damon Jones, Jim Boylan, and James Posey. And the associate head coach, Larry Drew, was supposed to get a raise due to his promotion to the role of Cleveland's management, but has not delivered on that deal either.
Please tell me that they're just holding out right now.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing is that Tyronn Lue want all his staff back for this upcoming season.
I don't need them.
I mean, maybe not. But he wants them back, and they don't have a contract. They don't have a contract. And it's like, now that they're angry at this, now they feel it's a point of hostility.
What makes them think that?
Well, to me, I don't think they just want to do it. I don't think they want to actually give out that type of big bonuses to the coaching staff. But you're willing to give out that type of money to Tyronn Lue.
Well, I mean,
that did absolutely nothing, in my personal opinion. Absolutely nothing to earn that. Nothing. I'm sorry, he didn't. He did not earn a thing. That $35 million should be split in half, give it to David Blatt. That's just an insult to injury.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. You fired David Blatt during the middle of the season, which they were doing just fine, and then you bring Tyronn Lue in, and all of a sudden he's getting miracle praises.
They said the same thing about Steve Kerr, but the only difference was that he just came straight in as Golden State head coach.
He came straight in as Golden State coach, but he didn't get no contract extension. Why are you giving a man a contract extension for one title that he may just win? That's just a waste of money. Okay, you may have brung Cleveland's first NBA title.
I'm with you when you say that he didn't do a thing. I'm with you on that one. But here's the thing. These players are not coached. You don't coach these players. You let them play. The only reason why they won is because of Kyrie Irving. Nobody else.
I agree.
Nobody else.
Give him that $35 million.
Yeah, really. You give him that $35 million and keep the Tyronn Lue to a minimal till he could prove himself.
Until he could prove himself.
He did not prove himself.
He didn't.
When he took over. Kyrie Irving proved himself.
And they believe that, he's that right voice for them, when Cleveland was down 3-1 in the NBA Finals.
Okay, that's great.
That wasn't him. I'm sorry. It just wasn't.
Okay, that's great. Even if it wasn't him or not. That's great. But you have to consider the players. Yep. You still have to consider the players. I believe it was Kyrie Irving 100%. A lot of people are like, well, what happened with the big block? He does that all the time. LeBron James block people's shots all the time for chase down artists. He does it all the time.
He does it all the time, but you don't see him bring him a title.
It did not bring him a title last year when he did it. It brought him a title this year only because Kyrie Irving stepped in and cleaned up most of the mess. Mm-hmm. If Kyrie Irving played last year, Cleveland might have won back-to-back.
Yeah. Never rule that out.
I'm not ruling it out. I believe Cleveland could have won back-to-back if Kyrie Irving played last year. Because they were already giving him a run for their money until he got injured.
Yep. Sure.
LeBron James is not a man that could do it by himself. And I still believe that to this day. He cannot do it by himself. Because he didn't do it last year.
And he had to do it.
And he has to do it with Cleveland. But Kyrie Irving helped him.
Yeah.
He helped him.
Yeah.
And he still can't do it by himself. He can't do it by himself. I don't care what anybody say about that. He cannot do it by himself.
Never can. Never will.
Prove me wrong to the fact that he could do it by himself, then I would sincerely give apology over the air. But as of right now, he cannot do it by himself. Kyrie Irving came in and won that championship for Cleveland. LeBron James did not. He did not bring anything to the table with the 2 rings that he won with Miami. Because there was nothing to bring. You had Dwayne Wade.
You had Chris Bosh.
You had Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Can't do it.
You can't do it.
I agree.
So for those of you that think that he can, think again. Think again. Kyrie Irving get injured again. I want to see LeBron James win it with the team without superstars.
Without him.
That's what I want to see.
I agree there.
Then we can sit here and talk about that he could be one of the greatest.
Exactly. And then we'll see if Tyronn Lue actually can prove himself after all.
Agreed. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our 5 minutes.
All right, you can check us out on the social media side and listen to more of our podcast. Follow us on Twitter at DTSD2414. Like us on Facebook, Double Take Sports Talks page at The Watch Brothers. Subscribe on YouTube and also subscribe to our podcast on Podcast app featuring iTunes. Of course, we got the blog featuring critical thinking and analysis. You can check that out at
DoubleTakeSportsTalk.blogspot.com.
All right. That's a wrap. I'm Daryl. Other side, Darren.
Yep.
Hit us back up.
Ciao.